We're at a tape delay broadcast here in Belmar of the ABHA Championships. We've got the Medford Renegades and the Pittsburgh Venom as we're going to get ready to go here. Medford ready to take the deck. Again, we apologize that this is going to be a recording, but I know we have some folks that were planning to watch from Pittsburgh. However, in the 8 years that I have been doing broadcasting, I have never seen an internet connection this bad. You'd think it was from the Abraham Lincoln administration, but we're not here to talk about internet. We're here to talk about hockey. Medford in the navy blue jerseys with the white accents and the black numbers on the left. Pittsburgh Venom is on the right side with their gray jerseys, navy blue numbers, and teal accents. We're going to get ready to go. Referees are ready, and the Beaver Championship for the National Crown is underway. Immediately some good touches there by Medford, bringing it out to the right wing. Bobby Rossi gets a couple of shots down there. This one will head down to the left side. Post shot there, misses out to the right side. Here's another chance. Center shot doesn't go. We'll have icing here.
Yeah, right now it seems like both teams just trying to find their stride coming into this one. Seems like the ball's being thrown around just quite a lot, but I think as we get more into this one, we'll start to get a little more of a groove. The passing will start to appear before you know it, and we'll be underway before you know it.
Well, Pittsburgh Venom coming into this one with some heavy goal scorers, as this one is going to go right towards the Medford goal. Oliver Bott gets it out for the Renegades. This one cuts out to the right. This one is out to the left side. Bott chasing number 19, Jordan Stockhausen for the Venom. One's popped up, brought back down by Bott for Medford. Swung back around for Bobby Rossi, who took the first shot of the game. This one is going to be brought up by Ryder Free, who lets it free and hangs it out to the left side. Picked up by Hartsaw. This one goes over to number 58, Jack Bittner, who goes out. This one could be trouble, straight at the chest. It's up and it's in. That's a goal. It goes in for Medford, their first of the day. Scored by Bobby Rossi. 1-0 Renegades.
Yeah, right there by Medford, an extremely strong board battle in the neutral zone. Being able to win that, just have been announcing now that they are so far been the stronger team and just straight up won it, collapsed into the net, crashed the net basically, and were able to get a quick 1-0 lead here with 7 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock.
This one is a slap from beyond the blue line. That goal by Bobby Rossi. Another one there goes out. Sliding in. That one again goes back behind the net. little volley back to it. Getting checked in there is Hayden Rock. He got his World Rock. That one hops off the top of the board. Back to the Renegades with Evan Krawczyk. And a little behind the back move with Austin Cooper. Gets it out towards the center of the deck. Back over and sliding it out. It'll be Alex Lawrence going in, misses out to the right. And a good little deke there. Another shot doesn't go. Lawrence still in a heavy possession here. He'll still in a heavy brigade. Again, here's another one, passing it over. Here comes a chance. Shoots and doesn't go. Gets a second chance on the backhand. Tries to shovel it in. And a bit of a conundrum at the goalkeeper spot after the shot by James Martin.
Yeah, a little bit of a good chance right there for Pittsburgh as they got behind the defense, looking for the rebound. Unfortunately, couldn't get it. They crashed the net, did basically all they could do, but it was swallowed up. I mean, right now, that's what Pittsburgh needs. They need to be aggressive. They kind of been sitting back a little bit here at the beginning of the game and letting basically, fortunately, Medford take a good portion of the chances, but we'll see what happens here in these upcoming minutes.
Yeah, these, with all the face-offs and all the icing calls that we could see today, really could throw a wrench into Pittsburgh's plans, depending on how they get these face-offs going, because Medford has really been adamant on them. Here's Martin, chance for redemption, gets the shot, misses wide right. On the chase with Ryan Gannon for the Venom. Goes back over, passes it to the right defenseman, passes it over, almost got through everybody. Martin still in on the brigade. Passed out to Gannon, and out to the right side for Caitlin Neal. Renegades now with a chance, checking towards the right boards. This is going to be wrapped around, no icing, and that's the correct call. Brought back down, back to the Venom for Neal and the right defenseman. Oh, looking for a little bit of a shovel here to make it a 2-0 lead. Can't go. An adamant shot by Griffin Brody. Check that Griffin booty. That one doesn't go either. There's another shot. Just couldn't get the same heat on it. Now it goes back to James Martin. He's going to try to get this one through. Stewart got checked that time. Martin clears the deck at center ice. Here's a shot. Backhand. Looks. Scores! It was bound to happen as James Martin, who had 3 shots on goal in the first 5 minutes of the game, finally is able to crack the Renegades code, and he leads it, or check that, he ties it 1-1, 4:36 in the first.
I mean, that was nasty, a backhander. I mean, can't get much better than that. I mean, Pittsburgh right now starting to, again, retaliate with the same energy Medford started with, but again, defense got caught. And right here, Pittsburgh able to capitalize. We got a tie game.
Yeah, and this could be a game that has a lot of high-scoring capabilities in it. I mean, listen, these are two teams that have a lot of great offensive fronts here. And now it gets passed over to Oliver Bott. Passes, and he scores! That's 2! Bobby Rossi in the first 6 minutes of the game has struck twice. And the Renegades lead it 2-1.
Is that anything
Beautiful
you can do, I can do better.
Face-off.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, being able to enter into the offensive zone once again. They retaliated with the energy they started the game with. They got a little bit away from them in these past couple of minutes, but man, good pressure right there in the offensive zone once again.
2 goals in 16 seconds. That is the second fastest gap between goals in Dan Wilkins broadcasting history. The other was Gloucester Catholic scoring 2 versus St. Peter's Prep back in January of 2025. And yes, we count ice hockey and ball hockey stats together. He lost his stick. How about the soccer move right there? Brought back out as Bott picks it up. Check that, Rossi picks it up. He's got 2 goals. And, well, he might have a bit of a Philadelphia Union contract after this game as well. This one's brought back over. Good defense there from the Venom this time with number 23, Nate Fisher, who's on the ice after another shift change. Brought back out to Jacob Hartsoe, and that one is out of play. We did see the Renegades play in the Penguin game, falling to Belmar 4-0, and Hartsoe is a name that popped up several times during that one. But some really good face-offs to start this game. I think that this first period could really set the tone for what is to come, because honestly, Medford, if they get out to a 3-goal, 2-goal lead at the end of the first, really could be hard for the Venom to come back. But James Martin, I think if they get him back after his rest, after they get him back on his shift, I think he could very well strike again with how he manhandled the Renegades there. Now goes back over to the left side. Some good stick handling from Quinn Dojniks, and that's a goal! Speak of, and it shall come. Quinn Dojniks with a goal, the third for the Renegades, and an offensive clinic on the hands of the Renegades. It is 3-1.
I mean, Dojnik's right there. Incredible with moving the ball up center ice. I mean, again, this is something where they got a little bit off of the pedal, took a little bit off the gas pedal in the middle minutes of the period, but I mean, have been able to respond, have been putting incredible pressure on Pittsburgh's defense, kind of making them fold in front of their own net, have been absolutely incredible in the slot is what we saw right there. I mean, it's been a team play, have been winning battles in the neutral zone, have been winning battles in the defensive zone. It's been a game of winning battles, and it shows exactly what you can do when playing feisty, aggressive hockey and being able to stay on the same page with everyone out there on the ice as the same shift. This is exactly what you get, and now they're up 3-1.
Well, the Venom did call a timeout. We did see a bit of an oddity with Medford calling a timeout in the second period of the Penguin game back at Belmar, but now here in the Beaver event, it is a timeout called by the Venom. Even though we are on a tape delay today, that doesn't mean we can't fulfill our ad reads. This broadcast is brought to you by Harper Driving School. Over 90% of students who take their New Jersey State driving test with Harper pass on the first attempt. Might not apply to our Pittsburgh friends unless they want to drive 6 hours to take their 6 hours here in Jersey. But if you'd like to book an appointment, you can book today at 614 Lambs Road, Suite 4 of the Total Turf Complex.
It's only a little bit of a drive, you know.
For the Pittsburgh
6
friends,
hours,
yeah. Just a little bit.
Not that bad.
.3:15 in the first. Referee checks on the goalies. McCarthy in for the face-off for Medford. This one knocks off and gets popped up, knocked down by Bittner. And another little bit of a shovel there with McCarthy going in for it. 3 minutes left in the first period. This one goes back to 77. Austin Cooper, he's had some good finesse here in the first. Now it's Bittner off to the right side, wraps it out to the left. Couldn't go, and it goes back to Austin. Check that Martin, who did score the first and to this point only goal for the Venom. And if Rossi can score two, here comes another chance. This one doesn't go. I mean, 3-1 in the first period, certainly a high offense performance so far. And as we said, Bobby Rossi has 2 goals here in the first. Venom pass it back to Jordan Stockhausen. Back over the middle. Here's another good chance for Crosby Studeni. Right wing, shoots, doesn't go, left side. Wraps around the boards, Renegades pick it back up, and this will be cleared out. No ice, they'll keep it alive. Shoveled out by the Venom goalkeeper. Number 29, Bryce Wilson. Cut out to the left wing for Krawczyk. Velisco went in and tried to get it out. Now whiffs on it. Misses to the right. Martin in tow, chasing behind her. Back to the right wing. Stockhausen loses it. This goes back the other way. Minute 45 left in the period. McCarthy right behind Stockhausen. That one misses to the wide left. Stockhausen clears it, and it will hop out on an inadvertent hop and into the scorer's table. 1:32 left in the first. This broadcast is brought to you by Garden State Pet Center. Keep your pet happy and healthy today with the most organic food products available in South Jersey, along with toys, cages, accessories, and much, much more. You can visit today 7 days a week at 226 South White Horse Pike in Audubon. Again, I don't know how relevant our ad reads are to our Pittsburgh viewers or listeners today, but we thank them all for watching this tape delay. Again, we apologize, but when I tell you that I have 1 bar of 4G Wi-Fi,
oh man,
here comes another chance. He got it. 2 for 2, Quinn Dojniks. He joins his friend Bobby Rossi in the 2-goal club, and the Renegades have put up a 4 spot in the first period. Quinn Dojniks. scores 2 to join his buddy number 6. And they've put up a bit of kryptonite for the Venom. It's 4-1.
Not going to say much about that. It was all Dozniks. I mean, just incredible D's entering the offensive zone. And again, incredible snapshot down blocker side. I mean, it's as good as it gets right here. We're seeing him starting to really open up, and yeah, he's taking off. He's taking off just like the planes in the airport in Philly, right across the river.
Well, Medford is really taking off in this game. I mean, listen, 4 goals in the first, all by 2 men, Bobby Rossi and then Quinn Dozniks as well. Some really good offensive stuff here as now this is brought out. Venom's got to get back in this game, and I think that they'll need a couple more good shots as a center ice shot doesn't go. Back to Dozniks. How good would that be to have a first period hat trick? I think a Flyer did that one time back in the 80s or something, but that was popped up. Another little floater. Bit of a tough one there. It's out to the left side. Shoots from way downtown. Dozniks blocks it. Here comes another one in from Gannon. It's no good. Another good chance here. Crashed up against the net. They've got 3 left. What do they got? Renegades bring it out with a high floater, and the period is over. But a clinic by none other than Bobby Rossi and Quinn Dozniks. We've got a 4-1 lead at the end of the first period. We'll be right back. Second period ready to go here in West Deptford. Medford Renegades put up a clinic here. 4 goals, 2 goal scorers. Dozniks and Bobby Rossi, 2 goals apiece in the first period. Checking on the goalies, checking on the goal scorers, and we're underway. Rossi back on the deck here. Dozniks and Rossi obviously on 2 different shifts for Medford, but still producing just the same. This one checked into the right side. Oh, that was close. Didn't go. Would have been a good one. Here's a slap from the right side. Glove save. It's good. A long one there. I mean, when you're down by 3 goals here, Stockhausen's idea is going behind the blue line and just trying to get a good shot, but definitely a bit of a long prayer that time.
Yeah, I mean, Medford showing the contact. I mean, the incredible contact along the boards, but again, I mean, Pittsburgh, they were able to kind of overpower that and still get a shot on goal. So, I mean, the energy's there. It's only the second.
A lot of time, especially here in deck hockey, anything can happen. Stockhausen took another shot that got deflected. Goes out to the right side. Stockhausen there. Passes it out. And Zera working again that time. Out to the left wing, Rossi. Could this be 3 if he can get it wide right? Now actually Rossi and Dajniks are on the deck at the same time. They both have 2 goals each, and we're not even 12 minutes into today's contest. Another chance. Another one deflected. Was knocked down. Rossi almost had it. Went back to Studeni, who misses left. Now for Gethin, who's going to come in for the Venom here, trying to make a new opportunity. Taking his time here, deflects it up. Here we go, another chance. If Rossi can attack here, good leap. Brought back down by Studeni. Dajniks tried to come in there. Big hit, and penalty called right away.
Yeah, that'll be a tripping, no doubt about it right there as the stick got wedged under his foot. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's all right because he went down pretty quickly there. Check that Crosby Studeni. He'll get up under his own power. Luckily, he'll walk off the deck without much issue. And it looks like that Medford with a 3-goal lead is going to get checked with a minute 30 in the box.
Here's your chance right here. If you're Pittsburgh, a power play that needs to be capitalized on, a big opportunity to switch the momentum right here. All about really deciding how you're going to set up in the offensive zone. Obviously, you want to win the faceoff. That is your first key, and they absolutely do so, and they can set up here.
They do. They go out to the right wing. Missed by Lawrence. Goes back out to Martin, who scored the first goal and the only goal to this point for the Venom. It's up. No. Another shot from the left wing, and the left defenseman checked that for Jackson Malloy. Malloy has it again on the backhand, feeds it out. Working with the stick here, gets up to the blue line, flat shot, doesn't go. Back to Charlotte Veliska. Going to still try to find some more opportunities here as this one gets past Malloy, back at the center line. 50 seconds left on the power play for Pittsburgh. He's all alone, shoots wide left. I mean, it's a long ask. Oh, Lawrence, backhand shovel, thought that had a chance, but it didn't go for Alex Lawrence. Very close call here. Renegades trying to go for it again. Lawrence with another shot, missed wide right.
That's a rebound.
Trying to crash the net. They're certainly effective at it. They've got 23 seconds left. Malloy, another chance. All alone at the blue line. Flicks it to the left. Post. Lawrence, blocked by a Renegade. Austin would have had his second. Now it's back to Malloy. We reset. 7 seconds on the power play. Shoots. No, blocked at the knee pad, and we'll go back to full strength. And that is a big power play kill there for the Renegades. I mean, they kind of just let the Venom shoot as much as they wanted to. Didn't really have a chance there. Bit of a block, bit of a slide by Dajnovics. Bit slow to get up, but he is okay. Now rolling out one hand. Malloy working through traffic. And on a man rush, doesn't go. Malloy brings it back to behind the Renegades net. Tries to shovel it again. A big traffic jam in front of the Renegades net. Now it goes back to Medford. Left wing. Good stick work by McCarthy. He does lose it, though. Back to Studeni. Back to the center. Shoveled up and brought down for Studeni. Cuts it out.
Oh.
He's got a good shot. No. Malloy tries to go, and now it's McCarthy who will clear it out to the right side past the blue line, waiting for the call. No ice. Don't think it was hit far enough back for it to be an icing there.
Well, sometimes if the ball slows down.
Depending on the speed, yeah. Here's Studeni again. Cuts out to the right, working here. Ooh. Up over the net. Doesn't go. Another chance. Brought out by Neal. Or check that, Griffin Bodie. Back behind for Austin Cooper. Passes it up, knocked down at center ice. Veliska couldn't come down with it cleanly. Now it goes back out to the left. Checked over to the right side. Dajnovic cuts out, middle, up, wide. Just got past Bryce Wilson that time to his left as he looks to keep this one alive. 4:30 left in the period. Right side, whiffs everybody.
That was a good lifted stick there in the slot. Keep that one looking like it was a whiff, but good defense right there.
Absolutely. Good deke there. Lawrence back behind the Venom net. Got some height on it. It was dropped by Inzera, who couldn't hold on to it cleanly. Dajnovic going back at it again. Cuts to the right. Good stick lift again. Didn't go. Wrapping out to the right side of the boards. Here comes the Venom. Up to the left, and Zera couldn't get there. Hangs onto it, bit of a flailing shot. Misses to the left side. Venom looking to light the lamp for the first time since early in the first period when they got back-to-back goals to tie the game. Look out, that doesn't go. That was a wound-up, corked shot by Crosby Studeni. Another one on the shove, doesn't go. Back to Inzera on the left wing. Stockhausen is open on the right side. Nobody's going for the real estate here. Everybody got confused. I didn't hear any whistles or buzzers that would have confused anyone, but shift change for the Venom. Goes back up, misses to the left. 3 minutes left in the second. There's a shot, tipped up and tipped out. Out to the right side. Knocked down, tough one there. Studeni, no. From Gethin. Long back and forth bout here. Left side doesn't go. A long fly over to the past the center. Now Stockhausen is there. We're back to square one. Out to the right again, Renegades all alone. Dajnovic way out. Tried to send that one back to Philadelphia Airport. That one heads out to the right for Bryson Coggle. Here comes Coggle. Right side, pass to Studeni. Shoots, scores! There's your chance, and there's your goal. Crosby Studeni cuts the lead to 2. With a goal to the right side on a beautiful pass from Bryson Coggle. And with 2:04 left, the Venom have made it a 4-2 game.
Yeah, in that type of situation, when I saw, it looked like the shot was there, but when I saw the pass opportunity, I was kind of confused. But, I mean, there were 3 on, and he was still able to get the shot off, and it was one heck of a shot as well to the blocker's side. Yeah, they're coming, and it all started with that power play. Even though they didn't score on it, they got a lot of momentum from that, and with the offensive zone plays, yeah, we got a game here, folks.
Absolutely. Stockhausen way out, misses left. Had a couple of sticks make contact in the middle there. Back to Hunter Brady. Left wing from Ella Madden. Misses behind the Renegades net. 1:30 left. Another shovel doesn't go. Stockhausen, blue line, left wing. Shot, wide right. A lot of deep shots here from the Venom, but they have been better served when they've been crashing the net. They haven't had that much success when they've taken those deep shots looking for a miracle. Just hasn't had it. Another good chance back here. Big check that time. Some authority, and a penalty is going to be called here. Oh, wow.
He may either call roughing or interference out of this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That didn't seem like that big of a hit.
Well, it depends. Unfortunately, it depends on the level.
Yeah,
where they'll
that's
take
true.
It
These
serious.
cadets, that might not be a penalty. And freshmen, that's certainly not a penalty. But here, yeah, I think that the fact that these are Beavers and it's a younger division.
Let them play. No, just kidding.
Bring back to the Eric Lindros era.
Exactly.
It's going to be a minute 30 against the Venom. So with a 2-goal lead already, we're going to have a power play. .33 seconds left. It'll be a minute 30 here. Right side. And the whistle blew.
Yeah, right here, obviously looking for a big kill. I mean, they were doing so well. Pittsburgh was doing incredibly well in the offensive zone, moving the ball, going D to D, but unfortunately get caught there in the corner. Best part you can do is get a good kill here, keep him out of the slot.
Oh, off the post. Oh, that's close. They call no goal.
Yeah, that was off the post.
That hit off the bottom of the post.
Yep.
Or I checked that off the bottom of the crossbar. I got my terms mixed up. That'll be the end of the second period. It's 4-2. Would have been a good power play goal, but after 2, score holds at 4-2 in favor of Medford. We'll be right back. Here in the third period, it's Medford and Pittsburgh Venom. 4-2. We're going to re-enter the third with 56 seconds remaining in a power play. And this one goes out to Bont. 4 goals in the first. Medford was kept off the board in the second. There goes one. That doesn't go. Got a man down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Renegade's got a player down. It's, oh, he's trying to get off the deck. Well, now he's back up, and he seems like he's walking all right.
He's staying in.
Yeah, I'm surprised. He might have just had to shake that off a little bit.
Oh, I don't know.
He still seems like he's struggling, though. Venom have it. Whoa, look out. That one just hit the shaved ice truck down on the.
Yeah, he goes down again.
That one almost grazed us. Still going to be 10 seconds left, and Yeah, Rossi was able to hold it off for long enough, but he's now going to have a change. Such a shame. He had the first 2 goals for Medford just 3 minutes apart in the first, and now seems to go down with apparent injury in the national championship.
Yeah.
Not an easy pill to swallow for Medford. However, they do still have 10 seconds left on the power play, and not to mention that, a 4-2 lead. This one's out. No. A vigorous wraparound here. This is going to slow down. Will it slow down enough? They will call icing.
It looks like right now, I mean, a huge kill right there for, well, basically Pittsburgh, at least to not allow another goal. You had the momentum going into that penalty kill or power play, whichever you want to call it. But main thing is they were able to hold Medford off the board, looking possibly to get set up again in the offensive zone. We'll see what Pittsburgh's able to put together here and see what type of breakout, if they win the faceoff, what type of breakout they can put together to possibly get this game within 1, or Medford could come back and bounce off their power play that they did not get a goal on.
This one will be sent out. Venom with possession. Out to the left side for James Martin. Scored the first goal. That one is way up and way out into the parking lot. This broadcast is brought to you by DAWG Pro Wrestling, the Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators, the top premier pro wrestling organization in New Jersey, with high-flying events and nonstop entertainment throughout the Garden State. You can visit today for more information on their future events, including a future one at Rowan University. You can visit dawgprowrestling.com for more information. The sun rays coming down. Some heavy clouds with no rain, but beautiful landscapes nonetheless here at the Riverwinds Golf Course and Ball Hockey Complex. As this one is tipped up, tries to kind of barrage his stick in there, and Zera tried to get in, back at center. Backhand, no good. Well, I guess that is a little bit of a forehanded shot. Neal. Whiffed it. Back over. Oh, that was a close call, even with the slow roller. And it goes back out to Stockhausen. This one's up off the side. Look at this one. It's way up. No. Tried to get blocked by Wilson that time. No good. Stewart has it. It's up. .722, here comes Dajnovics. Nope, comes back out. Ella Madden going in there. Right wing, it's up. No, blocked. Got blocked by the Renegades and by Gavin Black. That ball hit off the side of a player that was just re-entering the deck. It shoveled back out. They'll keep it alive. McCarthy shoots wide. Dajnovics almost got a tip in on that too. Out to the center for Hartsaw. Off the board. Bit of a shovel there. Big hit there. Out towards the center. Knocked down by Dajnovics. Look at the moves that time. It's up. Off the side.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hello. Look out.
The broadcaster's not in
yeah.
the game.
Oh, boy. Hello now.
talking about clearing the ball out in a hurry of your zone, but man.
Yeah. How about it?
I mean, right now what we're seeing a lot here from Pittsburgh is just the incredible defense, whether that is, I should say, using your feet or by basically anything else. They're doing all they have to do to defend. That is including the work in the slot here.
That one is shoveled out on a backhand. Again by Medford's number 12, Christian Markin. Here we go. Venom with a chance. From Macy Gethin. Out to the left, picked up by Crosby Studeni. Back to Lawrence, right side, right wing. Here's the shot. It is saved. Kept it at the midsection and kept it down. Rolls it back out. The defenseman Stockhausen is there. Another big shovel up off the left side of the board.
Yeah, one thing noticing, the rebounds are there, so crashing in the net is definitely going to be a big one. As already looking at currently, Medford's been doing a great job currently on the forecheck, so we'll see if they continue to keep that up. But right now, Pittsburgh's getting a little challenge right here with the way Medford's defending at this point in time.
It's very possible. That one doesn't go. Out to the left. Knocked down. By the way, the cadet game coming up will be Frenzy and EHT. It's scheduled for 6 o'clock, but it will be closer to 7. Long ways for Stockhausen, no good. Here comes another chance. It'll be rolled out. And while there's a lull, they're gonna have we're gonna have a delayed penalty.
Ooh, okay, they got it. Yeah.
Think maybe tripping's going to be called. They'll wait. Net is empty, and now they call it with 3:39 left. It'll be a minute 30 against the Venom. With 3:39 left in this game, you're already going to be down 2. And this continues to leave them shorthanded for a majority of the time that remains.
Yeah, this is unfortunate because usually you're getting close to this time zone that you would want to pull your goalie and have that extra man on. You're down by 2. Usually teams down by 2 tend to pull their goalie around the, I would say, 3-minute mark. Some go as early as 4.
Especially here, yeah.
But, I mean, we'll have to see. Not the position you want to be in. And
well, look at this.
Here you go.
Here's Martin. Oh, he got tripped up.
Yep.
That'll be a penalty. That might even be a penalty shot if he was in the line of the goal.
That could possibly be.
James Martin got tripped up right at the end there.
That's a good thing
I'm curious if he is upset. He throws his, rightfully so. I mean, he got right in the line.
Yeah, took a little bit of a head plant too, unfortunately.
I think he's got every reason to be upset, but
they're discussing.
Just has to be careful. Referees are going to talk it over here. If this is,
that was a good point you brought up. I mean, it has the possibility to be a penalty shot.
Depends on if they think that it directly.
No.
If it had a clear path to the net, then they could call it a penalty shot.
I mean, they could be saying that. They may be saying it.
Maybe because he was off a little bit to the side.
I mean, that comes into consideration as well as wasn't far enough ahead. I mean, it's a whole. It's really up to the discretion of the official on what they think, and if it wasn't clear enough, they're not going to call it. It could have been. It was a 50-50 call. Saw something similar to that on the Dallas-Winnipeg game last night.
Oh yeah.
So it's up to the discretion of the official. and if it wasn't clear enough, official's not going to call it. It's a 50-50 call.
So it'll kind of take away the power play here because we're going to have 4-on-4. Now another one.
Getting a little chippy.
That's what'll happen in a national championship. You like to see it. Both power plays or both penalties are about 10 seconds apart. So with 3:10, there's a minute 10 left now for the Medford Renegades. And then for the Pittsburgh Venom, there's about 50 seconds left. Again, they're about 10 seconds apart. So it'll be a 10-second power play for Medford, icing right to them. 2-goal lead here, but honestly, that's kind of a blessing in disguise there because it brings this game back to equal strength, if not full strength. Even though we're going to be running 4-on-4 for the next 50 or so seconds.
Yeah, I mean, right now, after those, certain seconds are up, Medford will have about a 11-second power play.
Oh, here comes Martin. No, denied.
Oh, it's still in the slot.
Yeah, but now he's fallen down. They'll get it out. How about that? What a play by Jacob Hartsaw. Now here comes another slap. It's deflected by Hartsaw. Comes back down to Malloy. Malloy on the left wing. Passes it back out to Lawrence. He shoots. He doesn't go. Now goes back to the bottom for Dajnovic. He's got 2 goals. Had both of them in the first period. Now he's got a chance. 17 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Now it goes to the left side. He gets tripped up and he scores! We tip our caps to you, Quinn Dajnovic. He's got the hat trick with 2:10 remaining in the third.
Wow.
And it is a 5-2 Medford lead on a 4-on-4 with 2 minutes left in the third period of the national championship.
I mean, you want to talk about a team effort. It all started with the defense boxing out in the defensive zone, putting their bodies on the line, blocking shots, being able to pick up the rebound, taking it through the neutral zone, and the offense strikes again, as it looks like, for the most part, Medford here with 2 minutes and 10 remaining are up by 3 goals. Man, what a game. What a goal. And yeah, we still got 2 minutes and 10 left. I'm not going to say anyone has won yet because not going to jinx it. Not going to jinx it that way. I'll be nice.
Referees are going to try to figure something out. So we'll have 1 second left, and now I'll bring him back out.
And we got a penalty, it looks like.
What's that? You know what? I think they called tripping on the.
You know what it may have been.
That's going to be a power play on Medford. That'll give them. So we'll put that back up on the board. Or check that a power play for the Venom. They'll have a minute left on it.
It was as they were moving.
It might have been as Dajnovic scored the goal. He might have gotten tripped up, and they may have called that. So in addition to the goal, it may have been just a delayed penalty that resulted in the goal either way, but I'm not sure.
Because usually on a delayed penalty, if the goal is scored,
if the goal is scored, the penalty is
so I'm
disregarded.
have to look at the rule book for this tournament because
USA ball hockey rules might be a little bit different in that regard. Because on a delayed penalty, if you do score a goal during the delay, the penalty usually gets denied.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not a penalty if he scores, and that's I don't know. We'll see what. Exactly is.
What exactly is going on there? It's odd. It's very odd.
Just a tad. Go with an odd game, though.
Still 45 seconds left, though, on the power play. It'll bring us to about the halfway mark between now and the end. We're at 30. Clock's not running. Clock hasn't been running for about 15 seconds.
Uh-oh.
How does nobody notice that?
Oh, now it's
I mean, that's at least the second time in the past week that we've seen a clock operator just fall asleep at the wheel. What should happen in that situation, and they don't do it enough, is the referees need to stop the game and reset the clock.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they don't do that. Back at the center, Church goes out to the left. I've just never understood why they don't do that.
Yeah.
That just bought about 15 seconds of time in a game that,
Ooh,
that one hits the, I thought that was going to hit the top of the fence.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it on the head. I mean, 15 seconds in one of the quickest, if not the quickest game in the world is something that, I mean, I understand it's a 3-goal game, but now the clock's running.
Well, no, I think they're running it down to make up for what.
Yeah.
I think they're running it. Yeah, they're going to try to stop it.
They're making up for it.
For making up for it.
Okay.
Which I don't think there's a problem with that.
Yeah,
I
mean,
think
it.
I think that's the right thing to do. Whether it's ticking down the time or adding time back on, I think that's the right way to go about it. Back at the blue line on the right wing, Rossi, he's got 2. Is he going to be able to add on a second hat trick in a 5-2 game? That one's tipped up and out with 22.6 left.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's like basketball, last minute takes 3 years.
Oh
Now, I
my
mean,
gosh.
what we're seeing here, I mean, right now, at this point in the game, you got 22 seconds remaining. Medford just trying to pile it on and see what they can
accomplish.
Yeah.
15 seconds from a national championship for the
Garbage
Beavers.
time.
Egg Harbor Township and the Philadelphia Frenzy will be next. The Egg Harbor Township Phantoms out to the right. 3 seconds, and that'll do it. The Medford Renegades, Beaver National Champions. A 5-2 victory with a hat trick by Quinn Dajnovics, the 3rd player in DWB history to score a hat trick. A very good performance all around. And quite a good performance there by the Renegades. They win it by a final of 5-2. He is the first since Brandon DeLem of Marlton back on March 9th to score a hat trick, and just the 3rd player, joining DeLem and Mikey Joyce of Gloucester Catholic to join the hat trick club. They win it 5-2. We are going to switch things around really quickly for the tape delay of the cadet game between the Egg Harbor Phantoms and the Philadelphia Frenzy. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You might want to flip your tabs over on the YouTube page to our cadet game. Thank you very much.